Okay, now I'm live. Now I just gotta log into my computer and get on the YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get into my YouTube channel page. Here we go. Put all my pop-ups. And hit the first like. Okay, y'all. We're back to hunting nickels and pennies tonight. 5 rows of nickels, 5 rows of pennies. We may go a little bit more in the pennies because I got still a bunch left to do. Did some off camera. I had like 3 wheat cents in 3 rows, including a 35S. And I'm trying to get that page brought up. There we go. Oh, only one person in, but it's okay. Friday, I'll be going live, probably right around noon, with a full box of nickels. So we're going to see what we're going to get out of these 5 rows of pennies and nickels tonight. And the lights turn on. Looking for beehives, die chips, 24. Oh, we found a dime in the row. Plus 10, plus a nickel. Do anything on here? Die chips. Oh, we're plus a nickel. And plus a nickel. Welcome in number 2 person. The nickels and pennies tonight. 2002. Yeah, raise it up. Hazel. That's a good name, good strong name. Welcome in, welcome in. The mathematician. Hello, welcome in. Okay, there's new varieties they find on the buffalo nickels we gotta look for. Denver, you want to look for the spirit bison. There's actually a die crack. And I do not see it. Two 2003. Decent shape. What's everybody doing tonight? How's the weather? I got home, put my red beans and rice on, which a little bit I need to go check and get. I'm gonna be eating while I'm hunting. 21 Philly, no die chips, no die cracks, no nothing. Cut my front and backyard in about 45 minutes. Looking for any type of good doubling in the windows. Four people, 2 likes, please. If you're in, please hit that likes. It helps. Friday I am off, but Thursday I'm picking up a box of nickels. That S looks fun. Yeah, it looks funny. That may be a DDR, or maybe machine doubling, but it's very strong doubling. I see splits everywhere. #21 Denver. Okay, that's the research. No die chips there. Something there. Nice find, nice cud. Yeah, that's machine doubling right there. I think I got some machine doubling on here. Let me look at this one more time. Yeah, that's machine doubling. Just flat, 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 flat. Hello, people. Welcome in. Leave a comment. Talking, give you kudos. We are still looking for beehives, die chips, old nickels. You could get a buffalo nickel. Or he had a dime. 83 Philly. Messy. That's the thing about customer wrap rolls. You never know what you're going to get in them rolls. Let's see, my current count, we're up to 4 wheat cents. Last night I hunted some off camera and found 3 Wheaties in 3 different rows, including a 35S. It's nasty looking. Nasty looking. No behind. Put a more light on the subject. I'll just crud. 22 Philly. I usually get more beehives when I get boxes of nickels versus customer wrap. This is 5 full steps. $64. Denver, possible RPM on that one. Tell you what, I want to see something. Oh yeah. There's a guy that makes these. I bought this off of somebody that came with some buffaloes and some V nickels that I sold. But I kept that. Nothing yet. I just some postmate damage there. It's like a DDR right there in that window. It's got an extra little rim right at the top. That's 22 Philly. To my neighbor, he follows me. I told him I was going to be on YouTube for about 15, 20 minutes. Oh, sure, I gotta start laundry. Huh? You're going to have to excuse me here for a minute. I'm going to put the rice in my red beans. We do roll pennies, and I gotta put some rice in my red beans and let that cook. There's another 2005 coming up, but it's the Pacific View. So in that one, we're going to be looking for die chips on the reverse up in the trees. Apparently there's some, but I just never seen any. This is Denver. 76 bicentennial nickel. Now, here's the thing about the bicentennial coins. They made the little dates on the quarters, half dollars, and likes. Okay? Now, 75, that's what they put out. But on the pennies and nickels, they actually, that's not tone, that's damage. They put the 75 date on there. The only thing they did not do is make a temporary business strike. 74 is last year did the business strike on the pennies. That is paint. Or a coat, dry coat, something like that. Poor people, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, nickels and pennies tonight. Do one row of each at a time, then move on and keep on going. These are customer wrap. I'm already up 5 cents on the dime in one of the rows. There's my opener. Move on to the pennies. This is going to be roll number 16. People leaving, okay. Everybody's got other things to do. I know. Taking time out on vacation to come in, that's fine. Looks like going to be mostly new coins, but we'll find out how many coppers we get. 22. Pennies, you can find all kinds of die cracks if you look right. There's some doubling some of the initials on there, but I don't keep those. I don't see much value in those. This is just more than the initials that are double. Here we're looking for the wide AMs, the close AMs. Close would be the 92, Philly and Denver. Wide AMs would be Philly minted coins only. That's 98, 99, and 2000, with 99 being the rarest of them all. Now this one, I'll have it. You can. They struck at the end of the 88 with the 89 pennies by accident. Reverses. So there are some out there that's got the reverse of 89 on there. You have to have one of each to compare. And if you buy on Whatnot, go back and look at some of our previous videos. I've been posted the link for Whatnot. You can download and get on the platform and buy stuff. And somebody who did it, he ended up buying Pokemon cards. There's a copper. 1980 is first copper out of that row. We got think that's the beginning of a spike head. I need a camera. I need to get one that you press the button and automatically zooms in and focus. I'm looking at the top of that W. We got a beginning of a spike head, I think. Yeah, we do. Get another bit fuller. It's not a big one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can see it better on the scope, on the cell phone than I can on the scope. We got die crack right across the W into the top of his head. We found a spike head. That's a spike head. This is a 21 Denver. Copper, 1980. You can find them on the copper coins, including die cracks right here at the base. I got some die chips on the base, on the side of the base from 1960 Denvers. Copper's been light in this box. There we go. There we go. Now I can see. No. I've got in my last video, the last time I did this, I do have a spike head. I wish I could find the dang album. It goes from the W all the way across his cheek into his shoulder and just stops. I want to know if that die crack kept on going down. How big did it really get? If you get a run from rim to rim like that, there's a nice little chunk of change ungraded on eBay. This weekend on Whatnot, I'll be selling proof-only coins individually. I got about 40, maybe 50 in total. Gonna be $3 starts on those. Depending on how much I make Friday night, I may go buy a proof sets just to crack out and add on to them. Make it a night. Right there with the 4 coppers. 24 Philly, we keeping those. They only want 32 with 24 Phillies, so I've already filled up one tube with circa 25 Phillies. There's a few that I passed up, they got a lot of splotching on them. No, that's just damage to the earlobe. I thought it might have been a double die. I was going to get crazy if that's a new double die, but it's not. 2016. I still gotta do laundry. Whew. Busy night tonight. This, laundry, food. Okay, only one person in there, me. For Denver. I want Blue Ridge and selling and Whatnot tonight. Because fortunately I cannot buy from him this week. No, I had gotten a whole box of 24 Denvers last summer. I wish I would have kept them. All of them. Kept about 4 or 5 rows for myself. 25 Denver, rare. My neck of the woods. Got 2 nickels. We got 4 coppers out of that row. $71. Oh, that was row 14, not 16. Back to the nickels. Welcome in, welcome in. Honey, nickels and pennies tonight. Already found a dime in one row of nickels. So plus 5 cents. Okay, so what year we got? 1970 Denver. Then with the beehives, any type of die chips, cuds, airs, a doubling. That's what we're looking for. I don't cut the die chip in that here because they're common. A lot of nasty stuff right there. There's a 22 Philly. The die chip in the channel. Uh-oh. How did that happen? We had a failure. Remember how that happened? How the camera just fall out of the holder. Oh, I have one up here already. Got a die chip on the bottom of the F right there. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Honey, nickels and pennies tonight. 5 rows of each. This is row number 2 on the nickels. Then we type of die chips, beehives on side of the building, early stages, full beehives. Buffalo nickels, if there's any, I doubt it. Any type of die clash. Usually you see a line cross his eyes, and you turn it over, you see his eyes peeking out from below Monticello. Cello, there's controversy on that one. Because there's no H. No, I can see the cuds that's why I don't really look at the rim, because when I pick up the coin, I look at both sides before I put underneath the scope. And I can find, that way I can see the cuds before they come up. Nothing on that one. Current week cent count right now is 4. I did some rolls last night. Had 3 Wheaties in a row. Those being a 35S. Like, there you go, my phone cleaning out some old videos. So you go live, it does not put this on your camera or cell phone, whatever. Automatically uploads, or sorry, uploading to the YouTube website. You just gotta process it. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. What the heck? Oh, that's a piece. It's so white. I thought it was something else. Just some white junk on it. Nope. I've been on a quest since I started, got back to coin collecting, getting one row of each of the 2004, 2005s. I've got one roll of 2004. I want to say it's the piece, a handshake, and it's from the mint, and the coins are turning gold. So Friday morning I'll be live on YouTube, or Friday afternoon after eat lunch, for a few hours at least. Come back that night, I get back on. And Strictly Nickels Friday. That's gonna have a lot, more beehives. I think I did one time. I ain't processed that cup yet. I think I got over 40 beehives or die chips for lettuce. Here's the die chip in the hair right there. And we got early stage beehive. We got, let's see, let me put it back over into the camera view. Got a little spike, little piece of metal right there coming up, spike there, and a spike going this way. Nope. Send me a 3D printer. Nothing there. Nothing like taking hand-drawn drawings, putting them to AutoCAD. This demo hatch it all. Next few days. Got a little die chip in that O right there, I think. Let's see. Shouldn't be doing this, but it's just dirt. Okay. I'm trying to find my nickels from last week, from this past weekend, to put these nickels in. I can't find that roll. That too. So there's a couple 24 Denvers in there. Here we go, a little die crack right there. A little die crack right here. So found die crack. Well, let's see if they start catching on sales on eBay. Then I can turn around and sell it. Yeah, I still have not found any 24 Phillies in the wild. I bought a roll to pair up with the 24 Denvers to sell. Still need to do that. Okay, looks like we're going to be going to another row of pennies. And there's nothing there. Now, if you roll hunt, what you might want to do is start picking out some of the nice memorial scents, the 2017 Phillies. No, the 2009s, keep the nicer ones. Is that an ender? I know it's copper, but I think it's a... No, that's an A2 large date. God dog it. It almost had a patina of the wheat scents. Once again, I'm by myself. Okay, artichoke. There it is. A2 copper, large date. You know what? I gotta take that off of that. Okay. Just once it keeps trying to focus on the coins, take a photo. For Denver. $15. Oh, do we have a spiky? No spike yet. $24 Philly. Trying to just get 4 rows of the Phillies so I can go on with my 4 or 5 rows I got of the 24 Denvers. Okay, this is what you want to look for. This is a 92 Denver. There's a gap. There's a gap right here. If that gap is touching this M, whether it's Philly or Denver, that's the close AM that you want on the 92. Now, on 98, 99, and 2000, if it's like this and not touching, then you have the white AM variety. A long day. Like I said, I'm doing 5 rows of each. Ooh, I need to put my rice in my red beans. 91. That has the look of a real copper coin, but it's not. It's zinc. And we got a die crack going across the eye. There you go. Now it's supposed to be there. Right across the top from that corner. Let's finish checking the rest of it. Got some junk on there. Where's my hot pin? Okay. Whoa, we got Canadian coin. 1978 Canada. We have the Queen Elizabeth. So that's the first Canadian coin of this hunt. I'm using my holders made by Grizzly Customs for the pennies. Dang, we're going to go stir my beans up here in a second and put the rice in, because I am hungry. And so again, that's night time. I'm not going to worry about trying to check for errors or varieties, because you got to clean the coin. You're not supposed to clean coins. Now, if I suspect something, I need some dirt, I will use a toothpick and gently pry it off. Sometimes you gotta use force. Gently does not work. Yeah, we got Scarface here. Parking lot coin. More likely it's going to get rejected by the machine thirsty. Hey, that's why I got to work. Tammy, that's the birthday present with me. Hello, welcome in, whoever you are. Leave a comment, please. I will acknowledge you if you leave a comment and hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Hit the bell for future notifications. I'm not going to keep that one. It's got some junk on it. I had a whole slew of stuff. I had to get my license, didn't have enough cash on me. So I had a whole slew of nice zinc cent coins have been put off to the side over the last 3 years. I had to cash them in. If it wasn't for that, this is a DDR. But I'm not going to keep it. I want my coin nice and clean. I can handle the spots from the mint, but I just got junk spots. No. Ooh, this is a nice and pretty one. 24 Denver. That one's stuck together there. 24 Denver. Yeah, I think I need to go. I'm going to be right back. Not bad. I've been on 2 rows of nickels and pennies in less than 30 minutes. That ain't bad. Okay. I'm going to put rice in my red beans. Okay, I'm coming back. Just now I go put rice in my red beans. I'll eat in about 30 minutes. Take a quick break. Oh. How's everyone doing tonight? You type a comment, let me know who you are, and I can call your name out. You get a shout out automatically. I'm going to mouse around so the screen don't go blank. Computer won't time out on me. Best try for that second row of pennies. It's right. think Friday night we opened up the first row. We had our first wheat cent, so that's why we got 4. So I hunted last night. I'll have to probably do some more tonight after do this video. So my phone starts getting low after about 2 hours. It starts losing power. And I feel like dragging cord in here. Nope. I've got a cord I can plug into the bottom, but it just charges so slowly. No, if my charger wasn't working, I would come here and charge it up at night. I've done that once before until I need charging port. Should be copper, 1960, large date. No. Could be a small date. Fourth copper coin out of that row. 99, did we get the wide AM? Nope. That's the close AM on the 99. You want it spaced out. And usually when it's spaced out, the initials FG are closer to the building. That's another telltale sign. It's just worn thin. It may get rejected. $19.90. Any die cracks. Usually if you get one in the middle where it goes rim to rim, where it's up and down or side to side, those are a little bit more valuable. I said they had a dime at the local coin store. They had one engraved by Andy Stewart, the die crack all the way across. So vertical die crack. By the time I had the money saved up, they sold it. Denver. 24 Philly. Now this is a nice one. One of the things they look for on pennies when they grade, they look for ram dings. I got a little smudge right there. Yeah, it's got a little ram ding right there, right between the T and the E on the rim. There's one right there just south of the U. Things like that, before you see that's what kind of stuff you want to look for. And actually, PCGS has a series about grading coins out on YouTube. You can watch. Okay. 4 coppers, no Wheaties. I hate when that happens. One time I went like 5 hours. Oh, wait. Did I get this one? No. This one's going to go in the reject bucket. Oh, it's all bent too. They get a Canadian cent. I'm not going to complain. I already had the Canadian cent for that year. Hey, 4 likes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, we got another nickel. We got 47. Hey, whoever's in here, you got here just in time. Found 1947 nickel. But it's a Philly. So I was dumping out the roll nickels. Welcome in. If you like to, please say hi so I can acknowledge you. Anybody leaves a comment will get acknowledged. I'll make that a point to do that. One thing I learned about these live streams is if you let it post and don't delete it, post it on private. You gotta go back and change it to where it's public. Okay, those letters are kind of extra thick. The L's, Monticello is extra thick. Is this a Denver? That's a Philly. Research. (2005) Philly. A little die chip right below that R. No die chip on the head for the extra horn. Okay, we'll keep that one just for the heck of it because it's got a little die chip below the R. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, that's supposed to silver out one of these brawls. I gotta take pictures and list some coins on eBay to sell. I have to look at the going rate is for elimination errors on war nickels. Wow, since I saw a thing on eBay. I'm going to list those nickels for about $10 a piece for the starting bid. I can show you all the lamination here. Do a few more people here. I'll show you all the lamination there on 2 war nickels. Here's another old looking nickel. Nope, 79. It's bad when you start thinking the 70s or 50s and 60s. It's kind of nasty. Got a little die crack right there. As a 22 Denver with a die crack. Might start listing those on eBay just for the heck of it. Just put them at $2 so I can at least make a 50 cents off of them after fees and shipping and all that. Did we get a Spear Bison yet? No. Nothing there. And nothing there. Hope you have better luck with the. I think somebody's hunted these already. I really, really do. But I don't know how they missed putting the dime or a 47 nickel in there without realizing, unless they had some little kid helping. They just grabbed one and shoved it in there. $79. All tore up. 55. We get found another free 60. Denver. Look, we got an RPM on that one too. Yeah, we do have an RPM. I'm pretty sure of it. I got D over D North. Now I'm curious. Firefox. Variety Vista. Going to the nickels. $55 Denver. Yeah. RPM 003. I think. Let's see. Oh no, it may be. That shows D over D, but I don't look like that one. I hate looking for. Actually, for die scratches, you are. No, it's not that one. I think it's 003. I'll look at it some more later. But we found another old nickel. We got a die crack in the hair right there. Or it's a planted error. If that was post-mid damage, that line would go all the way through. But look at it. It hits here and here. Looks like it's raised. That's a die crack. First time I've seen that. There's a gouge you have metal built up around it, and it's none whatsoever. That damage that cancels as a full stepper. Nothing. Denver. As soon as it's this low, let's look at that die crack. Was it this one? No. This was a full stepper. That's one with the die crack right there. Yeah, that may be crud. Oh, that's crud. That's not a die crack. Forget that. Going back to the bank. Going to the bank. 1971 Denver. Uh, uh, horror. That's a little die crack right there. Or it could be metal fatigue. It's just damage to the window. Okay. Kind of junk on that one. Nope. And what we got on this one? 23 Philly. Little die chip in the eyebrow. We got some gunk going on right there. A bunch of little tiny die chips growing in his hair. Wheel of Death. Okay, yeah, we got the Wheel of Death on this one. This one's going back. Hey, we're keeping, not putting them by Fine's book. In fact, I'm missing my one from last year. Because I got like the last 6 months to show y'all what I found from last year. '23 Philly. That could be a possible story of Beehive, but it's not shiny. Nothing. Okay. Roll 3 of pennies coming up. I don't know how I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm not going live, but I got to hunt these pennies out tomorrow to bring to the bank on Thursday. If not, it's going to be wherever I got in change. So I get that box of nickels. We'll have at least $20 worth of quarters. No, I don't know what I'm going to have in nickels and pennies and dimes. And then I put these up in my holder. Oh, well, I got to do it the hard way. Copper, what we got? What year? What year? 64 Denver. We're going to raise this back up. '94 Memorial. I like it better than I found dimes and pennies. Maybe +9. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Say something, please. Hit the thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Because I tell you this, when I do hit that 1K mark, there will be some givvies going on. I'll probably get a 75 proof set away. Probably gonna get the silver proof set as the top prize for hitting 1,000. But we'll do a video on that. I'll show you what I'm giving away, and then you have to leave comments on that video. I'm gonna put that one back. Got some crud going on with it. Nothing there. There's the copper, 73. There are some DDOs. They're minor, but and DDRs, I just don't see it. I've studied those pictures on Wexler's and Variety Vista, and you get mind-blowing when you look into that stuff. '77. I actually sent some photos off, and it's actually turned out to be machine doubling, which me and the guy at the other coin shop will go to suspected. We got a strike through on here. Looks like a piece of thread was right there on the die when they got struck. That's the second one I found like that with something stuck. Aircoins do not sell on Whatnot unless I'm out there buying, then I buy them. Most people, I got a couple offset planchets. I got one where the planchet's off center and bent. Regular. You got that for like $4. Then I got a set of like 2 or 3 for like $3. '88. Nope. No reverse of '89. Hey, David. How's it going? Whoa. That was not supposed to happen. We found 47 to 55 tonight on the nickels. Got 1 Canadian cent. Last night 100 pennies. Got three Wheaties. That would be a large date with a bunch of crud all on it. Watch this. Where I do that damn toothpick? There it is. Where's all this junk come off? Look at this dry Coke. Picked on there pretty good. That's 4 coppers. Trying to get some more thumbs up and more people to join my channel. That's why I'm doing this. '93. Ain't gonna find nothing on that one. Slight doubling, but not enough to be a variety on the date. Uh, 2011. Oh, I can show y'all that. I can show y'all that one. We 5 Billy. Uh, 2014. Let's see. There, I got a bigger pot of red beans. Hey, Nikki. You're here. Let me see if I can fix your thing. Hey, Nikki, there's nothing saying that you are being blocked on my channel. You're not. I've seen her comments on my shorts. There's nothing saying you've been banned or anything, or I'm trying to figure out why you cannot comment. You're not on timeout. You have not been banned. I don't know what's going on. I may have to contact YouTube. So I checked everything I could think of on all the settings for your subscription. Can you create a secondary account and try to comment that way? Like, do you have like a tablet that's separate? You create a separate Google account on there, and then subscribe and see if you can comment that route. I wonder if it has to do something with your IP address, because they've been having issues with IP addresses here recently on YouTube. What's it doing, Nikki? Nikki, are you on your phone? I can see your comments coming through. I was going to say, do a screen recording. If you go to your phone, you can record your screen. If you're trying to comment or whatever, and email that to me if you can. Or even YouTube. Because I checked all the settings. I did nothing to you. I don't know what's going on. '64 Philly junk. I've had that issue before, and I forgot how I fixed that on Dirty Waters channel. I couldn't comment. I think I ended up having to. I think I took my phone to the store, and they found a virus or something on there. That's been a long time ago. No, 64 Denver. Yep. 9 RPM. Was Blue Ridge selling tonight, Nikki? So I know I do the screen recording because I play Raid Shadow Legends. We have a Discord channel, and I always record when I get a gold or pull a legendary hero. I'll record it. Record my videos. That is 5 full steps, people. But just so much junk on there, it's not even worth it. You can get probably a 30 or 40 grade on that with all the junk on there. $69S. I tend to keep those. Why? I do not know. The supper smells good. It's making me hungry. Okay. Could be the mod function now I'm thinking about it. Baby beehive, people. Class 1 baby beehive right there. Just a tiny one. Let's sell tomorrow. Well, tomorrow my dad's birthday, and I won't be here. I'm gonna go eat Mexican food. I had fun telling him no cheese, no sour cream, no guacamole. I do not like it. 2007. But why is it letting her comment on live chat but not my videos? She back yet? No new subs. I should want to be taught to close out the video. You got something right there. It could be a die scratch. It's like a die scratch. Yeah, that's 2 steps are mushed in. Back yet, Nikki? So we got 30 people in chat. Thank you all for coming in tonight. We're doing pennies and nickels. We're on the fourth row of nickels. Found a 47 and 55 so far. Possible RPM on a 64 Denver. No, on 55. I just got to research it some more, compare it to some other sites. No Wheaties yet tonight. Did get 1 Canadian cent. No 2009s. Getting a few 2017 Phillies, but none that are doubled. Just tore up. 1990. Oh, look at there. We got a good early stage beehive. And it's going to be a doozy. It probably ain't being a doozy on this one. So you got starting here and here. Curved piece of raised metal right there. It's nice and shiny up in here too. Watch, if I turn it, you're going to see the shiny. Maybe not. So usually you see one there. You scroll through and check this side. Nothing there. Nothing in the rails. Jennifer's birthday. I told her to get in here and tell her. Oh, I told her I said happy birthday. Not early stage beehive. Right there. You see where the dive's starting to crack and branch out here and here. Here's the little spike part. Almost touching there. The one thing I do not do is sing. Unless I'm by myself. Even then, it scares me. I probably told this joke before on here, but I'm going to tell it again anyway. One time at church, there was a priest that we everybody liked. His name was Father Tom. He walked up to him and goes, Van, how come you don't sing in church? My responsibility, you want to keep the congregation in church or you want to leave them out of church early? He goes, good point. What's this right here? Looks like this. It just built up a crud. Okay. Be right back. Gotta go check on my food. Oh, my drink. No, God, not my drink over. Okay, let me go check on my food. If it's ready, grab me some food. I'm hungry. Check the rice. Checking the rice. Ready. Okay. I'll come back in here. My food's ready. I'm hungry. Red beans and rice, and nickels and pennies. What other way to spend a Tuesday night? That's how I gotta do laundry. It's funny how you can comment on live feeds, but you can't comment on my videos. I don't understand that. I think once I hit 1,000 subs, I can actually email them on problems. Like what you're having. Yeah, let's see what this was. What's the phone for? 95. Junkie. Good flavor for a quick pot of red beans and rice. I guess I keep this one. When I get my kitchen cleaned up good, I got another channel. I may do cooking on there. Like quick ways how to do meals, like red beans and rice, the quick way. Okay, so it has to do with your ad account. It has to do with your phone then. It's the same account on the laptop? Huh. I gotta get a new laptop. Mine quit working. I got a hard drive to take out of it. Put into a case and use the hard drive. Still looking for the extra V. No luck yet. That was a nice 25 Philly. Well, I'm not getting hardly any copper out of this box of pennies. The last box had over 400 something copper pennies. Almost at 500, I think. No, almost at 450. No. Wheel of Death. Back it goes. Yep. Ah, 2009, Log Cabin. Denver. The second log cabin we found tonight. Well, in this row hunting. Oh, wrong row. Yeah, row 4. Fixing my spreadsheet. There we go. Okay. Nothing. No, then that's and I'm going to check the back. I don't know, my neighbor's grandson's watching. I wish he'd leave a comment. He likes to collect world coins. No copper yet out of this row. I think the copper's going to get harder and harder to find. What I did, Nikki, was I got home, put my red beans and rice on a low heat, went outside and cut the grass with a Ryan lawnmower. It don't take long. Came back in, cranked it up, came in and started this. Went add rice to it. And I heard it bubbling. Now I got something to take to work tomorrow for lunch. We're going to eat tomorrow night for my dad's birthday. Nikki, look at this. Look at that lamination there. .42 Philly. And this is the other one. Nobody would buy. Nobody would. I tried to sell them Saturday. Nobody would buy them. So I'm gonna take photos and list them on eBay. This Saturday, I'm selling proof-only individual coins that I have here in my house. Not sets, but just individual coins. You'll be pennies gonna start at 3, nickels start at 4, dimes at 5, half dollars, no quarters at 6, and half dollars at 7. If I have any. Well, take photos and you send them to me. Post them on whatnot. I'll see them. The heck, you got my damn address. You got my dang address. You can always mail them to me. I'll look at them, send them back. Now, Nikki, make sure you clean your lenses real good. Use rubbing alcohol. Use a coffee mug. And zoom in enough where the coin almost fills up the screen and let it autofocus for you, okay? Make sure your lighting's good. Mm-hmm. Finally, you get a copper out of this one row. Finally, you get one copper. Dwight AM. So I did my laundry. Okay, going down to the last row of nickels. Junk, junk, junk. One copper. Wow, and one 2009. Okay. That's real nickels. Now this, that is postment damage at its finest. Well, I didn't know you sold on eBay. Does Blue Ridge know you sell on eBay? Okay. And for Denver, so I love to find off center strike on a nickel. That was in 6. Yeah, it's not what I thought it was. Went to Philly. Trying to find the nickels from Friday night. Put them in a Ziploc bag, and they're somewhere around here. Wow. Finally got a dry chip between the E and the R on 2017 Philly. I'm going to keep that one. 92 Philly. $12. $73. $64. I learned something today, or yesterday, that in 65, they were still printing 64 quarters, and that's how they got some 65 quarters got silver. It was cheap. They wouldn't got as much money melting the silver down as they did for using the coins. Early beehive right there. A1. I was in high school. Hmm. Nice 7. Dipole lines. 99. Huh. So I marked a 0 on the nickel. Ricky Dower has an interesting find. Oh, I had nickel up here. Shit. Nothing. Not really find nice big beehives. We had that one earlier on Friday night. Dye deterioration. It's just trash. We're going to turn in the nickels. We're going to do pennies, and I have to go. After I do the 5th row of pennies. I'm dreading Friday. It's supposed to rain Friday. Hope it rains before I have to go do the pizza stuff. Well, here trying to do Central down 4th of July, some kids are shooting fireworks at me. So I went across the river, bought fireworks, and went back and shot right back at them. A little bit more accurate than they were. Okay. Second dime of the bunch, 1989 Denver. So 2 dimes. I'm up 10 cents. Then ready. That's what penny's coming up. Only thing I like about doing live, doesn't keep the chat. Let's see. What's the die crack on it? Something. I'll show you something, Nikki, but I can't find it. Oh, see if it's in this book. It is. Look at the toning on this quarter. Get more light on the subject. What do you think about that toning? That's a silver quarter, one of the states, Connecticut. Anybody sending it into Annex to get graded? That's the 43, yes. Huh. Okay, let's do the last row of pennies. Then I find one that's got a copper end on it. No, it seems to be zinc. Oh well, I'm trying to find one that's got copper. Well, it's going to be the last row of pennies, and I got to get off. To put them back on charge and pick some lunch for tomorrow. Plus, I have an orange I need to eat. Oh, I thought that was double. We borrow snake eyes on that 0 for it to be a double die. Hey Nikki, since if you're back on your phone and you're in the live chat, try to go to one of my videos, see if you can comment now. I'm curious. Ooh, look at that die crack. From the shield to the T to the rim. This is WDDO 010. Slight thickness and slightly off center to the right. Very common DDO to find. Nothing yet. No copper. One copper. Just one copper so far. 2007. Got a dark pack on the shield. A4. No extra ear. Oh man, I thought that was a Wheatie. 82 Denver. Copper. Large date. Open. 73 Denver. $2005. About halfway through the row. And hopefully Nikki can get back in. She's back. Well, Nikki? Is that you, Nikki? I don't know what it is. And 5. I'm running out of ideals. I really am. I ain't listened to YouTube videos while I was on lunch today, while driving. Lord's date, 74. He talked about how wide the bottom of the 4 is to cross. The small date is a little bit thinner, and the 4's pulled in a little bit tighter. I'm going to do another video on this large and small dates. And 5. Including the FS 501 for the nickel. Here's a 41. that's going into all zinc rot pennies from the last 3 years. You got a roll in there. Yeah, that may that. I don't know why it's doing it to you. If I was you, I contact YouTube. Once I hit 1,000 subs, and I get to assign somebody. Yeah, it's only technical support I will get. Right now, I keep going down the rabbit holes on what I can try to do. Oh well, we're not going to get any Wheaties. We just got 4 coppers out of this roll. With the 1 die crack, got a couple of 55 and a 47 nickel. More zinc rot. And there's the last coin of the night. I'll put it in there for right now. Okay, that is it. Thanks for everybody for coming out tonight. I don't know if I got any subs. Friday I will be live around 1-ish in the afternoon. To about 3. Hunting nickels only. So we'll see what we get out of that box. I'm picking up Thursday. So, thanks all for coming out. Everybody have a good evening. And stay safe on the 4th. Good night.